So just who are the snowflakes trying to silence their critics? Let's talk about it in today's video. Hi, I'm Mike Greiner. I'm a lifelong Democratic activist who's concerned about the direction our country is taking. I'm also a lawyer and an academic, and I'm here to help you stand up to the BS of the MAGA crowd. So we hear so often about how the Democrats are the ones trying to cancel people who disagree with them. And Ron DeSantis has even made it central to his claim that he should be president because, of course, he's turned Florida into the state where wokeness goes to die. Well, setting aside all the arguments over the merits of these arguments, it made me wonder just who is engaging in cancel culture anyway. Well, recent news seems to indicate it's the Republicans who are all into cancel culture. I mean, in Montana, you have a Republican legislature essentially banning a duly elected member of the legislature from coming to do her job that she was elected to because of the fact that she dared stand up against Republican efforts to target transgender youth. They're quite clear about the fact that her transgression is simply standing up and arguing against what they were doing. She disrupted the proceedings, forgetting about the fact that this action by Republicans is something that's going to disrupt the lives of many American young people. So yes, when someone stands up to Republicans, they are banned from the legislature despite the fact that they were elected by the people of their state to do that job. Now, this should not be surprising at all after what we saw happen in Tennessee with the Tennessee Three, where the two who happened to be expelled were, gee, I wonder, black? And their horrible crime was speaking out against the pro-gun culture that dominates the Republicans in the Tennessee legislature. Their Republicans there are so upset that they were called racists. But they're the ones who are perfectly happy to see the children of their state shot in mass shootings as guns proliferate everywhere. But that's not all. In Arizona, you have Liz Harris who is expelled. She's a Republican. And here I have to admit, I'm a little bit disappointed in my Democratic colleagues because they voted to expel her as well. Her crime? Making all kinds of false claims on the floor of the legislature. But yet Donald Trump consistently made false claims and nobody tried to stop him. What it comes down to is the fact that she was actually calling some of the BS that her Republican colleagues were pushing in the legislature. I may disagree with their ultimate goals, but some of the critiques she was raising were right. I mean, it's hard to believe that some are bought and sold by special interests. That's hard to believe. And we also have, of course, what's going on in Florida with Disney. Disney just filed a lawsuit against Ron DeSantis and the government of Florida because of the way that they basically weaponize their government to punish Disney for speaking out against their outrageous Don't Say Gay legislation. I mean, these guys are bullies, and anybody who stands up to them, they go after with a vengeance. So who's canceling others? Who's stopping their critics from speaking up? Well, it seems pretty clear that the ones doing the canceling are not Democrats, and the ones who are weaponizing government are not Democrats. As we see so often when we talk about Republicans, it's this all over again. When they're pointing at you, they've got three fingers pointing back at themselves, just the way my mother said. And that kind of projection is par for the course with the Republicans. So when you see them talking about a woke mob canceling its critics, know that it's actually an unwoke mob canceling its critics. Well, if you want to see another video where I show just how ridiculous this whole wokeness argument has become, check out this video over here where I talk about how they're attacking the military as being too woke. I'll see you then. In the meantime, let's hope for continued progress. Thank you.